Syrian media reported that the General Directorate of Tartus port terminated its investment contract with a Russian company and requested them to leave the port immediately. On January 19th, satellite images showed Russian Navy ships from their Mediterranean fleet stationed near Tartus port, unable to enter due to a lack of authorization from the new Syrian authorities to access the port or remove weapons and military equipment. In 2019, Syria signed a 49-year agreement with Stroytransgaz to expand the port of Tartus. It was planned to allocate $500 million over 4 years for its modernization. The new authorities terminated the contract. All revenues from the port's management will go to the Syrian state, and the workers will return to local management, Tartus Customs Director Riyad Judy told Al Watan. He added that the Syrian side will also refurbish outdated equipment that was used by the company without the upgrades stipulated in the agreement. Iran's Supreme Leader's representative proposes executing Trump. The Kayhan newspaper, which is headed by Hossein Shariatmadari, a spokesman for Supreme Leader Khamenei, writes, "Trump ordered the assassination of Qasem Soleimani and is a criminal who must be punished." The newspaper added, "Trump may only come to Iran to face punishment for ordering the killing of Soleimani." More good news for Russian citizens bordering Ukraine. Russians will be able to have their cars confiscated to combat terrorism. The State Duma has adopted in the first reading a law allowing the seizure of vehicles in regions with a counterterrorism operation regime. Compensation for damaged or destroyed cars will be calculated according to government regulations. The counterterrorism operation regime is currently in effect in the Kursk, Bryansk, and Belgorod regions. The Mad Max Army is on the move. The 106th Guards Airborne Division Tula Red Banner, Order of Kutuzov, continues to steal sheep in the Kursk region, honoring the thieves' traditions, so to speak. Or did Akhmat give them a sheep? Maybe an old one.
108 Thieves, Zygomatic Brigade, UAV in touch. Drain blood here, pull it there. Did she die or was she scared? Imagine she got scared of Russian soldiers. That's how it works. 106.
Shooting down the new Russian attack drone Kub-2E. The Kub-2 has a warhead weighing 10 kilograms, but it is stated that it can be of two types. The first, for defeating manpower and unarmored equipment, which directly indicates its fragmentation nature. The second allows you to hit the same targets, plus lightly armored vehicles, UAV launch positions, and helicopter bases. Such a strange list of targets for the second type of warhead may indicate that it is cluster. Ukrainian defense groups shooting down Shahed drones overnight. Over the past few days, Russia launches lots of Shahed drones into Ukraine, which are most of the time shot down. Ukraine's Air Force said they repelled yet another large Shahed drone attack overnight. Out of 131 launched, 72 were shot down and 59 were suppressed by electronic warfare. And last but not least, a satellite image published by Svoboda of Rosneft's oil depot in Lysky, Voronezh region, shows burnt-out fuel tanks and a line of fire trucks after 2 Ukrainian strikes on January 17th and 20th. It seems at least 5 fuel tanks were destroyed. 1 is still burning and 3 more smaller units have significant damage, are destroyed. Russian propagandist Solovyev. Macron, along with the Brits, is planning to send peacekeepers to Russian territory. What peacekeepers, you idiots?
Макрон собирается вместе с британцами отправлять миротворцев на территорию России. Какие миротворцы? Идиоты, вам надо Лондон и Париж защищать. Мы же возьмем и Лондон, и Париж. Притом нас будут встречать цветами. Потому что ваше педерастическое правление всех замучило. Мы просто пойдем с флагами, на которых будут написаны традиционные ценности.
Putin will demand in negotiations that Ukraine reduce its army by 5 times, but we will not allow this, Zelenskyy said in Davos. He will also pressure the US to prevent Ukraine from becoming a NATO member, he added.
Plus Europe are an army capable not only of standing and defending, This is an army capable of resisting Putin, and he understands this. The fastest way is to pressure the United States so that Ukraine is not in NATO, and to reduce pressure on all allies so that they pressure us to reduce our army by 5 times. This is what it will be. This is what he wants. It will not happen. I mean, we will not let it happen, but he will try to do it.
Russia and China are strengthening their alliance. Xi Jinping told Putin he is ready to elevate China-Russia relations to new heights and jointly counter external uncertainties. Russia-China cooperation plays a key stabilizing role in international affairs, Putin said. Ukraine aid helps America. It creates jobs, rebuilds our dilapidated defense industrial base, and puts America on a footing to have true deterrence of its enemies in China, Russia, and North Korea.
Dear America, we need to talk. There's a common misconception that our support for Ukraine looks a little something like this. In fact, almost all American military aid for Ukraine is spent right here at home. Of the $95 billion the U.S. Senate earmarked for national security, $73 billion will never leave the United States. $59 billion of it goes directly toward creating new American jobs in the U.S. defense sector across 31 states and 71 cities. Of the money that does get sent abroad, most is spent on helping the U.S. military and other federal agencies. So how does Ukraine benefit? We're glad you asked. While we're spending U.S. taxpayer dollars on building American factories, hiring American workers, and revitalizing America's armed forces, we're also giving Ukraine our old weapons and ammunition. In other words, they get our hand-me-downs while we build ourselves a new arsenal. And Ukrainians are all too happy to receive them. Why? Because the best of American manufacturing means that even our 30-year-old artillery rockets are still a damn sight better than Russia's state-of-the-art bombs.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you want to support Warthog Defense, please become our member and get early access to new videos, exclusive members-only videos, and become administrator in comment section. The membership link is in the description.
Rescues every day. We had a guy last week, it's 6 rescues in 6 days. You know, he's doing the job every day.